Welcome to this explainer. Okay, if you own or manage property in Hammersmith, you already know the absolute downright dread of a broken boiler. It is the worst, right? Well, today, we're unpacking a highly specialized guide all about professional boiler installations in the area. We're going to cover the early warning signs of a failing system, the very real immediate impact it has on your property management, and the trusted solutions you can use to get everything running perfectly smoothly again.
So let's just cut right to the chase here. Are you currently managing a property in Hammersmith and suspecting, even just a little bit, that you might need a new boiler? You know, navigating property maintenance in this specific part of London is demanding enough. You really do not need the added, massive stress of a sudden heating crisis on your plate. So if your answer is a resounding yes, or even just a tentative, maybe sometime soon, the insights we're diving into today are absolutely custom built for your situation.
Right, let's establish a clear baseline expectation. As a property owner, your heating system should give you one thing above all else: steadfast comfort without the headache of constant problems. Basically, it should just hum along silently in the background, keeping your tenants happy and, most importantly, keeping your phone refreshingly quiet. If your current reality involves resetting the thing every other day, dealing with weird quirks, or worst of all, making emergency callouts on a Sunday night while you are operating way below the baseline standard for your property.
So what are the actual red flags? When does a minor annoyance become a full-blown, rip-it-out replacement job? Our source material highlights 4 crystal-clear warning signs. First up, sheer age. Let's be real. Boilers don't age like fine wine. They have a very hard expiration date. Second is noise. If it's banging, clanking, or whistling like a haunted house, actually, scratch that. If it's making any strange noises at all, that is a literal mechanical cry for help. Third, inefficiency. A struggling boiler works twice as hard for half the heat, quietly draining your wallet. And finally, frequent breakdowns. If you're checking off any of these boxes right now, your system is 100% living on borrowed time.
Now, I want you to picture the stark contrast in these two property management lifestyles. On one side, you have the absolute misery of ongoing repair stress. We're talking about those dreaded 2 a.m. the boiler is broken text messages from a freezing tenant, the totally unexpected emergency repair bills, and that constant gnawing anxiety of a total system failure in the dead of winter. It's completely exhausting. But on the flip side, the true relief of a proper professional installation. A reliable boiler literally flips the script. It instantly improves comfort for the occupants and replaces all your anxiety with peaceful, predictable reliability.
Making that leap from stress to reliability definitely requires some professional intervention. And for the Hammersmith area specifically, our source material points us to a highly specialized solution: Landlord Property Certificates. They basically step right into the gap, taking the complex, highly technical burden of a boiler replacement completely off your shoulders. It's all about utilizing a provider that fundamentally understands the very distinct, unique demands of outfitting London properties so they are safe, efficient, and fully legal.
And what's really cool is that their expertise isn't just limited to one specific type of building. The breakdown here shows this service scales perfectly across the board. Whether you're upgrading a private family home, outfitting a single rental flat, or maybe overseeing a massive portfolio of fully managed properties, it doesn't matter. Their professional installation services are completely adapted to fit literally any residential environment you might have in the Hammersmith area.
You see, in property management, trust is arguably your single most valuable currency. Let's not forget, you are dealing with combustible, high-pressure systems sitting right inside residential buildings. The source describes Landlord Property Certificates as providing trusted London property service support. And that word trusted is key. You aren't just hiring some random one-off contractor, you're backed by an established, dedicated network. That gives you the absolute peace of mind that your installation meets the very highest legal and safety standards available today.
Okay, let's wrap this up. We've covered the warning signs, the heavy toll of constant repair stress, and the specialized solutions ready and waiting to help. The main takeaway from our source is undeniable. If an old, noisy boiler is out there actively inflating your energy bills and destroying your peace of mind, you have a clear path forward with Landlord Property Certificates. I want to leave you with this final thought. Every single day you wait to replace a failing boiler isn't just a gamble with a building's heating. It's a massive gamble with your own peace of mind as a manager or owner. So are you ready to finally trade in that repair stress for some lasting reliability? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer.